Hello and welcome to Brew Babes podcast. I am your temporary host today, Kat Jones, the event goddess myself, also known as Sadie Beer Babe. I'm actually really excited to be here at Unrefined in Dunedin tonight because I have the lovely, the wonderful Miss Amy Parks from Craftapped.
Hello.
Hello, how are you today?
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for having me. I'm wonderful. I just flew in this morning from Minnesota. I'm so excited to be here. I'm so excited to be on the podcast. So really happy. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no, it's an absolute treat to have you
Yes.
and to see you in person again.
Yes.
I can't even
I
remember.
brought my shirt, by the way.
You brought your shirt?
It
That's
says
so
drink
funny.
craft beer.
I actually mentioned that on last week's podcast, so I love that you brought
I
that.
think
That's
I bought
awesome.
it from you. I think I bought it like 3 years ago.
I was gonna say, I can't remember when we met. It
Yeah.
was at conference a couple of years ago,
I
right?
want to say it was like 3 or 4 years ago that we met at one of the conferences, the
Yeah,
Florida Brew.
Florida Brewers
Yep.
Guild.
And I ended up buying your shirt. I love because I wear it all the time.
Oh, I love
I was
that.
just in South Carolina and I was wearing it.
I love that.
Yeah.
You girls, it's ladies supporting ladies.
Absolutely. For sure. For sure.
Tonight you are putting on a craft app event here at Unrefined. Their new location in Dunedin because they do
Yes.
have one in Tarpon Springs as well.
Yep.
But this is kind of
Yeah.
the first big event that they're doing themselves since they just recently opened.
Yes.
And I heard that you've got quite the attendance this evening.
Yes.
So
We're supposed to have these 50 people show up.
we
Come on,
love
Craft
that.
Tappers.
Yeah.
So, and I gotta say, typically I don't fly in to do these happy hours.
It's very special that you're
Y-
here.
Thank you.
No, I'm serious.
I'm real good friends with these guys who own the brewery, and they were one of the first ones who signed on with us in Tarpon area, and they're huge advocates of us. And so I was talking to Tommy, and he's like, "You should really come do the happy hour, at the second location. We're really just trying to get going." I thought, why not twist my arm, go to
Twist my arm. I'll
yeah.
come to Florida.
fine. I'm from Minnesota, so let's go. Let's.
I
do it.
heard the weather's probably a little bit different over there, right?
It's like 93 there and humid, but not this humid. So it's still quite warm, but not this humid. I stepped out of the airport and I was like, whoa, chow.
No, I get that.
It's a little warm, but I love it. I love it.
Yeah, me too. I'm a little lizard lady,
I-
so I'll take the heat over the cold
Girl, I
all day long.
have a little lizard in my bathroom at my hotel. I was like, they kind of blew on it because I didn't know if it was an ornament and it moved. And I was like, okay, you know what? You stay here because you're going to get all the bad things. And I'm not going to try to get rid of them. You just stay here.
Absolutely.
I love
Yeah.
it. So
And my team over at Gulfport would laugh and say, "You're not a lizard lady, you're a gecko girl."
yeah,
We are the gecko people.
I noticed that when I stopped by in there today.
Yeah.
That was so fun. I was so excited to be able to stop by Gulfport because, I just talk to you guys and I see photos, but I'd never actually been there. So I was really happy to be able to go there and test out some beers, of course. So,
Use that Craft App membership.
Mhm.
So for those of you guys that don't know, Craft App is an amazing app, and they're actually in, what'd you say, 17 states?
17 states now.
That's
Yep.
insane.
Our latest state has been Virginia. And then, of course, we're trying to develop Tennessee areas, but Virginia is the latest state. So really exciting.
Very
So,
cool. It sounds like you're really growing things.
yeah,
So
12 years now.
12 years.
Yes, I know. It's like,
That's amazing. So for those of our listeners that don't know about Craft App, can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yes. So Craftapped is a craft beverage social membership app. Basically, you sign up as a member. You can do a 6-month, you can do a 12-month, but basically you get 10 credits into your account each month. And those are good for, it really depends on each participating partner because some of our states, you can't say BOGO, which is interesting. So like Iowa, Michigan, you can't give away free alcohol. So we have to just finagle and we say, buy 2 pints at 50% off. But in Florida, luckily, we can say a tap your BOGO. So pretty much most of the places here is once a month, you can come into like Unrefined, you can come into Gulfport and you can get a tap your BOGO once a month with your membership.
Cool.
It's loaded onto your phone with our app. So it's really simple and easy, super easy to navigate. And it tells you where's the, closest place right next to you.
So it tells you like when you're at Unrefined in Dunedin, it lets you know that right next door you've got a partner as well. So you can just kind of walk over.
100%.
We're, we're very spoiled in Dunedin.
Oh.
Dunedin is
Lord, child, it's really like I think CUNY's like right around the corner,
right here.
and
Got
like
Hob right here.
right here. I kind of took a little U-turn, and I was like, oh, it's right here.
Seventh
It's
Sun
so-
right down the
Yeah.
road. And then there's
Yes.
lots of craft beer bars as well, like
Yeah.
Reboot right down the street,
Perfect.
which is really neat. I think per capita, Like there's an award that Dunedin's been gifted for
Really?
beer.
Yeah,
Yeah, because there's so many breweries within walking distance.
I love it.
Um,
I love
that
it.
they won that like per capita, like for the US,
Oh,
which is insane.
well, that's another reason why you didn't have to twist my arm to come down here because, I mean, I love this town. It's so cute, and I can just walk everywhere. We can walk
We
everywhere.
can.
Just run into a beer bar, brewery, great food,
Amazing
obviously
people. Yeah.
amazing. Oh my gosh, I've had the nicest people I've met at the hotel, like at the airport. Like everyone's been super, super nice. So
And
like,
that's the Florida lifestyle, I
I kn
suppose.
I know, it's been lovely, I mean, thank God, so yeah,
Yeah.
so Craft App, great, a craft membership, and it's really fun to obviously meet people socially as
Yes.
like we said, we're having a happy hour here this evening at Unrefined. We try to do once a month in all of our different partner states, and what we do is we reach out to actually members if they want to be our brand ambassadors and run the events, and there's a little incentive, obviously, but it's really fun to just get folks together,
Absolutely.
and then, the local folks get to run it, so works out for us, works
That's
out for
such
them.
a unique way to be really connected with other breweries.
Mhm.
I'm sure that a lot of your ambassadors are craft beer enthusiasts, but I do know a few of them as well, and they've been in the industry for a
Yep,
while now
yep,
too. So
yep.
it was kind of fun running into people and being like, I actually had the opportunity. Tara's coming this evening,
Oh,
right?
yes, yes, Tara, who is our usual happy hour host here in the, I guess, St. Pete area,
Yeah,
and so she's coming tonight, so it'll be
very.
fun. I'm happy to meet her face to face because 'cause I've only talked to her on the phone.
Well, yeah,
Right?
again, it's a treat to have you down here,
Yeah,
right?
I'm
Like you're
so
doing everything
excited.
nationwide, which is so
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about how you got into beer. I'm so curious.
Yes, okay. Gosh, how old was I? I think I was okay, maybe I don't say how
Maybe
old I
don't
was.
say.
It was 1994, so I was really young, really young, and a Rock Bottom Brewery opened up in Minneapolis. So I'm
Okay.
from Minnesota, Minneapolis, Rock Bottom Brewery, and I got employed there, and part of the deal was, as a server, we used to be able to give brew tours to our table, so it was
I
real
love a brew
my gosh. Someone comes in, they're having dinner, "Hey, you want a brew tour?" Yeah, you literally would get to take them into the brewery, you walk them through, but I didn't know how, "Hey, how is this beer made?" And so,
Absolutely.
my love of craft beer, I mean, it kind of ruined me because 'cause they're like, "Well, there goes all that other stuff," right?
I do. I do.
There goes the pocketbook, now I can only drink this really good stuff, and
Absolutely. The
yeah,
more you know.
I mean and also Rock Bottom they also owned, Old Chicago breweries. Do you remember those at all?
I don't, but I've heard of Rock Bottom.
Okay, yeah, Old
Yeah.
Chicago had, like, I wanna say, like, 50 beers on tap. So they weren't a brewery, but they were a pub. Had,
Okay.
like, 50 so, gosh, so we'd go from Rock Bottom, we'd go to Old Chicago. So definitely that was my start, 1994,
Love
and
it.
it's been uphill ever since. So this was, like, a really natural transition. So when we came
Mhm.
up with the idea of Craftapped, which was literally over 12 years ago, there was huge brewery boom in Minneapolis, kinda like a lot of places,
Sure.
right? We came up with the idea, and I was on board 100%. I'm like, "This is a great
You've been there
this is
this whole time.
100%."
That's amazing.
I just knew it was gonna take off, right? There's so many people who and we've also expanded not to just craft beer, but like ciders, distilleries, the craft beverage umbrella now.
Yeah.
So we have to expand our offerings because people evolve,
Because
right?
people and yeah, we've talked about that on so many episodes about how, you have to adapt to stay alive.
Yes.
And so it's really a unique experience to have because a lot of these passports that are around, they're all very different.
Great.
But like a lot of them don't include tap rooms, which you guys do,
We
which is
do. Yeah.
really cool.
Yeah.
Because it helps people stay, especially in an area that doesn't have that many breweries around. You can still, work with your neighbors and still
Yeah.
make it fun.
Yes. Absolutely. The demographic these days of like people like not drinking alcohol. So I don't know
Mm.
how it is here in Florida, but a lot of our breweries in Minnesota have THC beverages now.
Oh yeah.
So that has expanded massively, choosing to have THC beverages over, alcoholic beverages.
Sure.
So it's great for the breweries to be able to also offer, and the tap rooms to be
Right.
able to offer up different things. And you might have like, we have a lot of couples who join Craft App.
Okay.
One will have, the Craft App. They come in, one might not like craft beer. But hey, there's cider, on tap. There's a seltzer on tap.
Oh, cool.
There's a THC. So it's great to be able to obviously expand, your
Yeah, you're
reach.
not
So
limited to
yeah,
just beer.
100%.
Yeah.
So sometimes I'm like, you know what? I'm done with the beer. I want a seltzer, or I want a cider, something just different, right?
No,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I've been fighting the Powerade that we
Yeah.
have a lovely brewery here called Marker 48 that makes Marker
Oh.
Aid. It's the blue drink, and
Mm.
it's one of my favorites. So I
Oh.
actually just
That sounds good.
it's 6%. and delicious. And
Oh,
I
that,
start every beer festival with one.
that's
So.
probably a good idea. That sounds really good. That's
Yeah,
good.
no, it's delicious. But even places like I'm fine here, they
Yeah.
have, we all have seen the turn in the market,
Mhm.
and so again, we got to change to make sure that people can feel welcome and bring a friend that maybe doesn't drink beer.
Right.
But I think there's a part of like the education too about once you go to more breweries, then
Yeah.
you can learn what your vibe is.
100%. And also time of year, how you're
Mhm.
feeling when you walk in, right? You could be like, I love a good stout and I love a good porter. So it's for us like in the fall and winter in Minnesota, I'm heading like, stout and porter. And now I've got this lovely sour
Oh
that I just picked up.
yeah. So what are you
Cheers,
drinking?
cheers.
Cheers to you, baby.
Cheers. The sour's fantastic.
Yeah, I think you're
So
doing the disco
the
lemonade.
disco lemonade.
We're kind of between that and I'm in Crisis, which is their other the sour that I love here.
Yeah.
But I
So
gotta
good.
stick with the IPA because I am an IPA girl.
You are an IPA girl. Yeah.
So this is the pajamas from
I love it. I love
yeah.
it. I
Which
love
as a rep, I used to sell this beer in the market.
You
at
did?
places like
Oh my
our
god.
tap rooms and stuff like that. So I've known the unrefined.
I think I met
team.
you when you were a rep first.
I
Oh,
was.
that's right. That's right. Yeah.
So when I met you, goodness, that would have been 2022,
Yeah.
2023 at conference when I was working with Alta Craft, a
Yes.
distribution company.
Yes.
Yes, and I had that
Yes.
ridiculous door stuff, and I was like, "What?" It was ridiculous. I don't think I've ever talked about this on the podcast, but we got the opportunity to set up like a table, and I was like, "We got to do something that'll just be ridiculous. What can we
What?
do?" And I saw this door in our warehouse.
Oh no.
I was like, "What are we using that for? Can I use that for this thing?" And they're like, "Oh, okay, why?" So I put like opportunities knocking.
Yes, you did.
And I got so many people will walk by me and I'd knock on the door.
Oh,
they'd be
yeah.
like, "What?"
I mean,
That's probably how I got
you
your
pulled us
attention.
all in. I mean, come on. Right? No. Yeah, because we started developing Florida as a market in it was either 2020 or 2021. So
Okay.
it's COVID. So
Yeah.
because in Minnesota it's freezing, everything's shut down. We don't
Oh,
have
yeah.
patios to go
You
to.
couldn't go to patios.
Y'all were still open.
We were.
And
we
we were
were
like-
Florida babies.
We're like, well, let's
Yeah.
see. I couldn't believe it because I used to come down here all the time with my family and vacation. But of course, I wasn't going out in the evenings because I had little kids. So I was not even aware of all the breweries that have become developed, opened here in Florida. And
Oh,
suddenly
yeah.
we're like, okay, we need to go to Florida. And I mean, it's just, Florida's our second largest territory that we have.
Is it?
Yep, it's Minnesota and then Florida.
That's
We have about
amazing.
4,500 members in Florida.
500. That's wild.
Yeah,
That's
it's
so
really good.
cool.
So we also include, we get the snow babies, you get the snowbirds, and it's a lot of Minnesota people who literally come during the winter and come down here and they're like, all right, where's the events happening? So
Oh, that's awesome.
we get the sort of cross pollination, right?
Yes.
It's great. They love it because they're like, where are we going? It's January and they're down here in their
Oh,
flip flops.
I know because I've working behind the bar, not just at Golf Court where I'm at now, but I've worked at 4 different breweries,
Yes, yeah.
6 different breweries in the area now as a
yeah.
bartender. I know I'm a little brewery slut, but it's
I love it. I
still a
love
little past me. But we every single one of the breweries that I've worked for has Craftapped, and so I've gotten to see the local regulars and then also the snowbirds when they come in, and they are always like, "You guys have Craftapped? We saw in the."
They're fierce loyal.
They're so amazing.
When we travel, because here's the cool thing about Craftapped, you can use it in any of the 17 states that we're in, not just in Florida, not just in Minnesota. So
No way.
you sign up in the state that you live in because you have to put your home address. And
Okay.
then that's also
makes
the
sense.
price that you pay. So it's not one price across the board.
Sure.
So it's more expensive in Minnesota because we've been there the longest. And so it sort of tiers up to different
Okay.
states. But say you buy it here and you're traveling to Nashville, you open up your app and it will literally geolocate you and tell you, hey, where's the closest place? We have our members always tell us.
That's
We
amazing.
always open it up to see if there's a place close by, and they choose to specifically go to a Craftapped partner
That's cool.
versus a brewery that's not. So it's
Absolutely.
exciting.
It's definitely like in regard to like a brewery for signing up. I know that the process is easy because I've, we talked
Yes.
about that many
Yep.
times before, and I've
Yep.
gotten some of the breweries I
Yep.
worked for,
Yep.
with you.
Yeah.
But it's kind of cool because they're getting marketing from that.
Yes.
They're getting people there who wouldn't necessarily know that they're around.
Right.
And you get 10 visits per month, right?
10 minutes run, and they
Cool.
can just go there. They can go there one time. Yes.
Yes,
they
that's
can't
how
go
I get in 10 pints.
No, right. we
Share the
also
love.
yeah, right, exactly. Like, it's really just a little push to get people through the door, right?
Yeah.
Like, get you through the door that one time, and obviously, hopefully, you'll have a great time experience. You create that brand loyalty. They'll come back in before their next month,
Yeah.
bring more people in. We also run social ads for folks, so we'll do content on our Facebook and our Instagram.
Yeah.
If you guys have any large events, we'll happily post that for you.
That's cool.
Yeah, we really like you guys succeed, we succeed, right?
Right.
So we want to try to help our partners as much as
And
possible.
give the members the opportunity to see those cool events that are going on. For
Yes.
example, when a brewery has a 1 year or whatever year,
Yes.
X amount
Yes.
year anniversary,
Yes.
you want to really get people in the door that
Yes.
day, and that so they
Yes.
have their own page and they'll get a little ad for
Yep.
that. It's amazing.
Yep. They have their own page. There's a section on the app called deals where you guys can list like any special that you have to the general public
Oh, like a
each
happy
month.
hour.
Yep.
Oh, cool.
Exactly. Which I was noticing it go for it. I'm like, oh,
Ooh,
we need
yes.
to put that on the app if we don't have that on there right now. So
Cool.
yeah. But if anybody's also we really want to help with any sort of charitable stuff. So if folks are hosting any charities and you
Okay.
need silent auction ideas, we will happily send gift cards to our partners to auction
Oh,
that off. So
that's amazing.
we want to like it's great if somebody is the philanthropic thing's great, like let's support, we want to support you, we really truly like I don't just sign people up and just take off. I want to know your business. I want to know who you are. I want to try to be able to help you because again, you flourish, we flourish, right? It's a reciprocal thing. And then the members feel it. They really do feel it. Like, oh my God, we love this place. We come back here all the time. So
I've been working with you long enough that I know that your heart and your
yeah,
passion is there, and I imagine it's the same way with your team. So
100%.
tell me about your team.
Oh my gosh, my big team. We're a team of 5.
That's insane.
There's like, and really it's a team of 2, right? It's like 3 of them are kind of silent investors, and that's myself and then the big boss, and he and I
Get it
really
done.
manage it every
Yeah.
single day. So I'm the one, I do the 17 states. Now I don't go to the 17 states throughout the whole year.
Right.
But I really do try to get out and visit people. And we also try to join the guilds. So,
Okay.
Florida Brewers Guild,
Sure.
because we like to give money back to the community, right?
Sure.
And then also just kind of keep a pulse on what's going on, right? I want to see what's
And
I
guilds
meet
are a great
my
way
gosh.
to stay involved.
100%. And then
I couldn't agree more.
I get to meet awesome people. And then I get to really hear what's really going on.
Yeah, give me the
Right?
tea.
Yeah.
We'll drink a beer and we'll talk a little
Yes.
tea.
Yeah.
That's
Exactly.
funny.
Exactly. I love my job. I mean, as you're in the craft beer industry, you love your job.
Yeah.
I do love that we're expanding to different, like I said, different, I won't say mediums, but different beverages.
Okay.
Because,
Yeah.
we've got some meaderies too. So
Neat.
that's fun. It makes me feel like
yeah.
huzzah, the Renaissance is it. But I do love a good honey beer. Yeah.
I'll mess around with a mead, but I can't mess around too much
Mhm.
because they're good.
I know they sneak up on you.
They do.
Yeah. So the distilleries, I'm actually going to visit a distillery in town here tomorrow night.
Very
So
exciting.
yep. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we can talk them into coming on board too.
Fingers crossed. We'll talk
Yeah.
about that one after. So I know a
Exactly.
guy there.
Oh, yeah, me too. He might show up here tonight. Oh, good. I think we're talking about the same person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely 100%. So we're really excited. So people are starting to come in right now too, which
Yeah.
is really cool.
I know. I think they might listen. Our members, they show up early and they're like, "Can I?" Because we do. Okay, so we also hold raffles during these happy hours. It's super fun. We do raffles to the venue that we're at. We do
Okay.
$10 gift cards, and we buy it and stuff. So
I
it's just
did know that because we've done that at
Mhm.
Gulfport before
Yep.
with Miss Beth.
it's fun. It's just a great incentive.
Yeah.
Another incentive. Everyone loves, a good raffle, a good whatever free thing. But we'll happily give more money back to you guys and get them back in the door,
Absolutely.
So I know they're ready to sign up. I'm sure that guaranteed there's some people here already.
Oh,
are strapped up.
100%.
Yeah.
Before we even started setting up the podcast today, a couple walked in and
Yep.
they were just like, "We're here early, but our plan is to get a beer now and then go
Yes.
get dinner."
Yes.
And then I recommended a couple places in town for
Oh,
them
nice.
because they're not from here. They're actually they drove in from Tampa, which is
Oh my
pretty
gosh.
cool.
So they want to beat the traffic too, right?
Definitely,
And
yeah.
it's a Friday. So we don't usually do happy hours on a Friday. We usually do them on a Wednesday, Thursday.
Sure.
So it's like
Well, that
kind of
helps
a big
people get
Yep,
in the door
a
for
push,
slower
right?
nights. Yeah.
Exactly. And then, but I was like, well, you know what? I think something was going on here Wednesday and Thursday night. That
Oh,
it
yeah.
was,
They do trivia, I think.
yes, it was
that
like a
night.
Harry Potter one or something. So Tommy was like, it's gonna be way
It's
too
gonna be
busy.
way too crazy.
So I said, all right, how about a Friday? He's like, let's do it. I'm like, all right.
Awesome.
I mean, I'll come for a weekend. Let's go.
It's actually going to be a really good weekend. Although
Yeah.
we've had a lot of rain here lately, but this weekend's going to be
Okay.
beautiful.
Good.
So,
No
yeah.
rain.
Yeah. Well,
Maybe.
I wouldn't say no, right?
I know. It'll come and
It
go though,
is.
right?
It is Florida,
Yeah, I know. It'll come and go, right? It's like
but it'll
that.
come and go. Yeah,
Yeah.
it'll just rinse us off, cool it down, and we'll be right back.
It was raining a little bit when I left Minnesota. And like we need it for sure. We definitely need it. So, but whatever. There you go. So yeah.
I love
And
that.
yeah.
So, how can people sign up for Craft App if they've never had the opportunity to hear about you before?
Yes. So just go to our website. It's craftapp.com.
Okay.
And it'll walk you all through. Join here. You can see a whole list of all the states and the partners that we have.
Cool.
Really easy. Sign up on the website, but then you'll download the app, and that's all you'll use is the app on your phone. It's super super simple.
Okay.
Really easy. You pull up wherever you're at. That like unrefined. You pull it up. You show the beer tender. They literally hit a button, and you get your BOGO. It's really quick and simple and easy. So
Yeah.
we try to like keep it streamlined and really quick and get people through so they're not clogging up the lines, obviously. Now a lot of times people will start a tab, like I started tab. And so, when they're done, they'll come up, hey, I have a craft tab, I want to pay out kind of deal. So it's
yeah.
really, really simple.
No, I've seen that. It's funny because I think a lot of like some passports they just come in, they get their one beer, and then they.
And then they go.
I have not experienced that with your Craft App community.
Good.
They hang.
Good.
They really do, and they almost always let us know in the beginning, that they're Craft App people,
Good.
which is super helpful for us too.
Yes.
Behind the bar.
Yeah, exactly.
Pro tip.
Exactly.
Exactly. Tell your bartenders that you're with
Yeah.
Craft App.
Yeah, and tip your bartenders.
And tip your bar-
We always say on all of our pages, we're very like tip your beer tenders because, you're still going to have those ding dongs who've never worked in customers or the food service.
Yeah.
Or like, oh, I get a freebie and get it and leave.
Yeah. I really don't see that very often with the Craft App people.
Yeah.
But a lot of those people, they go to craft breweries, and
Yes.
that's their pastime, so
they
that
get it.
they understand that
Yes.
it's important to do that.
100%. 100%. We're always, it says tip your server, tip your beer tender, like always. So we really, really like that is the culture that we want. I think our members really value the experience, right? They're coming and they're not trying to like just bar hop. That's another interesting thing about our app
Oh yeah.
is so, we mentioned that a member gets 10 credits in their account each month.
Mhm.
They can only redeem 2 credits in a day. So if they get locked out,
Oh.
I don't know if you know that. So
Right.
there's not, if they want to bar hop, it's not going to be on our app. We want people to drink responsibly.
Oh, that's very cool.
They get locked out. So they've been somewhere, they come to Golf Park and they want to go somewhere. Well, they're locked out. It says, hey,
Sure.
come back tomorrow and enjoy your craft
tomorrow
cup.
and enjoy it again.
Yep.
That's a very safe and
Yeah.
responsible way to do that.
Well, we want them to just go there and like to be here and experience it and not
Yeah.
how much free beer can I get?
Right, because that would be four
Yeah.
four beers if they're drinking
Yeah.
solo.
Yeah.
Right? So
That'd
that's
be a
plenty.
lot. That's enough, right?
But I do see a lot of couples, like you said,
Yeah.
earlier, like a lot
Yep.
of people who bring it. Or I know one person actually from, I don't know, this is like 2 years ago probably, but they showed me the app and they were like, I invite friends to come with me.
yeah.
I'm new to the area.
Yeah.
So like I always try to like bring a person. It was a
That's
great way
great.
for them to meet.
So great. Meet people, get out, explore the area. So yeah, that's a new one that you might not have known about.
I like it.
No, I do appreciate that because you can't have somebody, going and spending 8 of their credits in a night and then getting in. I mean, it would be
No,
terrible.
no,
It'd be terrible.
absolutely.
So yeah, but again, it's all about the experience and the atmosphere. Go to the one place, just hang out, and I think people usually do that.
They
So
do.
yeah,
From my experience,
Yeah.
anyways. And I'm
Yeah.
sure every region is a little bit different.
yeah. They're that way in Minnesota. They're very fiercely loyal to their breweries. So I'm sure,
So-
like down here too.
Since you're from Minnesota, maybe you
Yes.
can give me some advice. Is there a specific, and I know you can't pick favorites, is there a specific style that you like to drink?
Okay.
Or maybe
right.
like, has that changed throughout your drinking
Yeah.
years?
Oh yes,
Yeah.
for sure. And it also for Minnesota, it's seasonal because
Okay.
we have
You mentioned stouts and porters.
yes,
Stouts,
we have all 4 seasons, like fierce all 4 seasons.
I
fierce,
wonder
right?
what that is like.
Yeah.
I know.
Winter,
Yeah,
spring,
hot
summer,
and-
fall, right?
Hot and hotter
Yeah.
and kind of cool. We
Right?
kind of just go through those.
Oh
things.
yeah, it's like cold as you know what, and then a beautiful spring, and then we do have a warm, hot summer because we have land of 10,000 lakes. We have a lot of water,
Sure.
humid, not as humid as here, humid. And then the fall is like the most beautiful place that it's beautiful.
I might have to come visit you.
I mean, hello. You have a place to stay. There's a ton of breweries and there's all music, the downtown. Like we have like James Beard winning like restaurants, chefs, really good.
Okay.
Come on now. So yeah, so my styles change per like
Per
the
season.
season.
So throughout the
100%.
year, you're getting all your
Yeah.
variety.
So like right now it's so hot. I'm bring me a lager, give me a pilsner. I just want like a boat beer we call them, right?
Crispy bowl.
get out on the boat. I can chug it. It satiates my thirst,
Yeah.
right? And
Oh,
then
true.
as
It's
we
like
start
it.
to, yeah, right. As we start to settle into fall and winter, I'm like, okay, we're now we're going for the porters. Now we're going for the stouts, right?
Mhm.
A nice, like comfy, cozy, And then again, like in spring, it's like, oh, we're flourishing again here,
Okay.
all right, maybe I don't know if we're starting to get back to the lagers. We're gonna start.
Maybe like a little Maibach or like a
I was
lighter
just,
malty.
I was just listening to that in my box. You
We're on the same level. We're on the
see,
same wavelength.
unfortunately, I'm not an IPA girl. I really, I want to like them, but I don't know.
It's okay.
But I am
More for
loving.
me.
Yeah, more for you. And what I love about coming down here is there's so many more sours down here.
Yeah.
They do sours up there, but not very often. And I love all the sours. Obviously, it's hot down here, so
Well, I
yeah.
think that the Florida market with sours is kind of interesting. I've talked with a bunch of people about this, but we've got a very most of our sours are like kettle sour
Mm,
fruited sours, right? We're really known for
yes.
that in Florida for putting as much fruit and adjuncts as possible into a beer. Keeping it low ABV,
Yes.
so it's very drinkable, but putting as much fruit as possible into it as well. So I think we've kind of gotten this like Florida reputation for our sours.
Mm,
And
you have.
so when people, yeah, okay,
Yeah.
good. Thanks
Yeah.
for the confirmation.
Yep.
But when people start drinking sours here and then they go elsewhere and they
Yeah.
get a traditional
Oh
Berliner
yeah.
Weiss, they're like,
That's not a
this
sour.
is really deep for like a sour. Where's this
Yes.
sweetness?
Yes.
It's our fault.
Yeah. It's like,
You're welcome.
Florida has better sours. They're
Florida
like,
has the best sour.
I
It's
know.
because they don't taste sour at
I
all.
know, right? I know. It's
You
like
get a little bit of that
you like
at
some
the end.
sour.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's so good. The sours here are really
Yeah, I don't know really who's to blame in the industry. I have a couple of ideas, but I'll
yeah.
keep them to myself.
Yeah.
There's this one brewery that a lot of brewers kind of started from. We like to think of it as like a branch brewery, where they learned how to do something and then they started
Oh,
their own brewery, right?
yeah,
I'm sure you
yeah,
have
yeah.
that all over the
Yes,
place.
yes,
But I think we've
absolutely.
got one specific culprit who
Oh,
started the fruited sours, and
who
now they're everywhere.
who
Which
who is it? Can we not say?
I don't know.
Oh, we'll just keep tell me
I'll tell you
later.
later.
I know it's a small
Um,
community. I mean,
it
it's
is a small
really it's
community.
in Minneapolis, same thing. Very small community. So,
But the brewers, they learn somewhere and then
mhm.
they get excited enough about it and then they start their own brewery.
Yep.
And that's such a cool thing. I
Yes.
think specifically to
Oh,
Tampa.
I love it.
It's so
Oh,
like natural.
I'm just floored and so happy to see all the different breweries around this area. Tampa St. Pete. I'm like, and then like Fort Myers is starting to
Booming
expand.
down
Yeah,
there. And
yep,
I really didn't a few
yeah,
years ago that wasn't the
yep.
case.
Not
So
at
they
all, for
put the
sure.
gas on the,
They put
pedal or whatever
they
the
have definitely put the gas
foot
on.
yeah.
Yeah,
The foot on the
the
pedal.
foot on the pedal, the foot on the gas pedal. So
The pajamas
yeah,
season to me, I
right.
guess. I don't know.
Because we are basically we have the most partners in Orlando and then over here in the Tampa
Really?
St. Pete area, and then it's scattered throughout on both coasts.
Both coasts.
I mean, we go all the way down to Key West, so it's really exciting.
Wow.
Yes, it's so fun. So you really can kind of find somebody anywhere. Now we're not really in the Panhandle, but we're scooting up that
Scooting up
way.
that
So
way.
yep, yep,
Yeah.
yep, we're scooting up that way.
I'm
So
scooting out that
yeah,
way
yeah,
here soon too. We've got a couple really big events that
yeah.
Danielle
What
and I
is
are
this
going to
one you're
be.
doing tomorrow? About
Oh my
this?
gosh, it's so exciting! So we got invited to Bolt's Brew Fest.
Okay,
Um,
I had to look up what the bolts were. So the hockey, right? It's
it's
a
a
hockey.
hockey,
Okay.
yeah, it's a hockey team. It's
Yay.
called the Lightning, the
Okay.
Tampa Bay Lightning, because we are the lightning capital of the world, which is crazy.
Which I did
But
not know that. That's
it's
crazy.
just
Oh
the
my
little
gosh.
because we're on that little thumb,
Oh
here in
yeah.
Pinellas County. So
Mm.
so we get a lot of weather. But we're actually lightning capital of the world. So our hockey team is the Lightning. And when it's not hockey season, they still do a bunch of events based around the Bolts. They call the it's really cute. They call the people who watch hockey. I'm not one of them, but
Yep.
people who are fans, they're called the Thunder. So it's like be the Thunder.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
That's like
it's very well branded.
all right. I love it.
But they actually started doing a brew fest with Creative Loafing, which is our
Wow.
local, newspaper in the
Okay.
area. They teamed up with them to promote this event. So it's going to be like 60 breweries there. It's huge.
I was looking it up
And there's a
online.
VIP section.
I was like, do I
and-
go to that?
yeah,
I mean,
like what are you up to?
hello. I'm like,
Come on down.
like, shoot, that looks good.
Yeah, it's going to be a really good
Yeah.
time, and it's our
Mhm.
first year doing it since we're in distribution again. So,
Oh, good.
it's a really big deal for me to get to be able to be invited. But it's like their fourth or fifth year, so
Oh, wow.
they've really expanded it. So,
Okay. Congratulations.
thanks.
Should be a good time.
Oh, it's always a good time.
Okay, good. And
I'm-
it's inside, right?
It's inside. It's on like where the ice would be. So like, you get to like walk in and it's very cold in there.
Oh,
It's the
good.
coldest beer
Oh,
festival
good.
ever.
Good.
From what I've heard.
That's
So
so good. Oh my gosh, good. Well, that'll be fun.
yes.
That'll be
we are about to enjoy the
Yes.
craft
Yeah, I think we gotta like
evening with everybody rolling
knock
in
on the
and
door.
saying hi and get
Yes.
some beers. But it's been such a treat to
Oh
talk
my
with
gosh.
you, and I can't wait
Thank
to
you.
hang out with you a little bit more. I'm so glad that we got to steal you away from Minnesota for a while.
I know. Thank you. Occasionally,
You can
just
come down
naturally,
anytime. Like
girl,
we'll
listen.
just get together.
Yeah, I have not traveled much this last year. Just kind of things were sort of put on hold a little bit, just with costs and everything. So I was really happy that we're starting to slowly ramp stuff up. And I was like, I'm going to Florida. If that's one thing that I get to do, I'm coming to Florida. So yay. Thank you for
Yeah,
having me. Really appreciate it.
absolutely.
I'm really honored to be on your podcast.
Well,
I'm so
thank you.
excited.
Very excited about the
Yes.
podcast. This
I
was
was like, I'll do it. I'll do
this
it.
was a dream
Oh,
a while
gosh.
ago that didn't know what I had. So it's just been growing and growing. This is episode 25. So I feel like that's momentous.
Well, we will be promoting this on, so
Oh,
don't even think.
right, right.
Absolutely. Really appreciate it. Yes. Yay.
Oh, those
Okay.
supporting girls. All right.
Yes.
Well, we